Hey, Phil Weiler here, Keller Williams Realty. We are 2/3 of the way through 2018, and it has been a year full of changes, and I'm getting lots of questions on how those changes are affecting me and my decisions and what I'm trying to do. And those decisions are coming with a higher level of anxiety than I've seen. So I want to take a minute and answer those questions and use some of what we're seeing going on and bring some clarity to what's happening. So if you want to know what's going on with real estate, you have to look at the economy as a whole. And when you look at the economy, there's 4 key areas that affect real estate. You will look at jobs, you will look at interest rates, you will look at demand, and you will look at consumer confidence. So the first one, jobs. Right now, we are at a 50-year low in unemployment. We're at 3.6% of unemployment. Anything under 6%, economists are saying is full unemployment. While yes, there are people who would like to be making more, and there are people who are working, second jobs or working that extra part-time job who don't want to. Economists are saying that we're in a full unemployment place right now. So next, interest rates. This time last year, interest rates were at 4.54%. Right now, we're at 3.82%, which is the national average on mortgages. And so interest rates have actually gone down when almost everyone was predicting that they would go up. This is driven by things that were unpredictable, with the trade wars going on, and we've seen lots of the major international economies are really struggling right now. Some are even going through minor recessions, and so that's creating this low interest rate that we're seeing here in the United States. Next is demand or population. So back in 2000, we had 282 million people here in the U.S. Now we have grown by 45 million people, and we are up to 327 million. And so that's putting pressure. More people. People always need 3 things. You need food, clothing, and shelter. And so this population growth is putting more pressure on the market. We're seeing that especially here in Florida. And we're supposed to grow by 300,000 in Florida, and a large group of those people are going to end up in the Tampa Bay region. And that's putting pressure on both the entry-level market, and it's putting pressure on the rental market. And so the rentals are actually outpacing, in cost to rent. It's actually outpacing home buying market. So we're seeing renters then turn into buyers in the entry level and continue to put more pressure on that entry level space, which is the only real negative we're actually seeing right now. Is the entry-level market is continuing to slide. Basically home affordability is continuing to slide. We're still better than we were back in 2000, and yet there is more pressure on that entry-level home purchase. So that's demand, and then we have consumer confidence. What do consumers think? How are they spending money? Are they spending their money? Right now, 65% of people say it is a great time to purchase a home. And we're seeing that especially highlighted in millennials. Yes, millennials. As a percent, millennials want to buy homes more than any other generation, which is an interesting stat. Let that kind of sink in with some of the things we're seeing in the national media. But if you look at the data, they are buying homes more than any other generation. They are making those decisions through different lenses than we've seen. They care more about lifestyle, and they are more averse to debt than we've seen in previous generations. Some of that may be driven by college debt, and yet millennials are a big factor in consumer confidence and actually spending money on homes right now. So bottom line, low unemployment, low interest rates, high consumer confidence is making real estate a good investment. We have lots of strong data to support that, and it's giving it a good outlook for the future. So if you have more questions on how this affects you and what you're trying to do with real estate and how you're trying to reach your financial goals, or what you're trying to just simply accomplish by buying or selling your home, I'd love to answer those questions of how this specifically affects you and how you can make a great decision and end 2019 well. So give me a call, give me a text, give me an email, and let me know how I can help.